In a small mountain town, there lived a young man named Kiran. He dreamed of becoming a great musician. His head was always filled with melodies, and his heart overflowed with emotions. But there was one problem: Kiran often started many things and quickly gave up. One day he would practice passionately for hours, but the next day he would put his guitar back in the corner. He once started a music channel on social media, but after only a week, he abandoned it. Time passed. His dream remained alive, but his actions were scattered, like musical notes falling apart without forming a harmony. One afternoon, disappointed with himself, Kiran walked through a park. There, he saw an elderly woman patiently knitting a scarf from thin strands of yarn. Kiran was amazed. How could such fragile threads turn into a thick, warm scarf? He walked closer and asked, "Ma'am, how long have you been knitting this?" The woman smiled and replied, "I sit here for 1 hour every day. For more than a year now." Kiran was stunned. Just 1 hour a day could create something so big? The woman looked at him and said, "Son, one stitch alone is nothing. But thousands of stitches together make a scarf warm enough for the whole winter." Consistency is the true strength. Those words struck Kiran's heart like a powerful note. That evening, he decided to try something new. Instead of promising to compose a full piece at once, he committed to writing just a few measures every day. The first week was exciting, but soon laziness, tiredness, and the thought, "Maybe I'm not good enough," started to creep in. Yet Kiran remembered the image of the scarf built stitch by stitch. So even when exhausted, he forced himself to write a few notes. Day by day, the music grew longer. 30 days later, he had a full song. After 6 months, he had a small collection. A year later, he held his very first album in hand. But the journey was not easy. Many times, he sent demos to music labels only to face rejection. Negative voices returned, whispering, "Maybe you're just not talented enough." But by now, Kiran had learned the secret. It wasn't talent that determined success, it was consistency. He kept composing, kept sharing his music, little by little. After 2 years, one of his songs was unexpectedly chosen as the soundtrack for a short film. Listeners began to notice, and soon Kiran became known as the young man who turned his dream into reality one note at a time. My friends, success does not always come from natural talent. It comes from the small habits you repeat every single day. A page written, a hammer strike, a single stitch, or one musical note, when repeated long enough, they can transform your entire life. Just like dripping water can carve stone, or threads can weave into a scarf, your steady effort will create miracles. And if this story sparked even a little motivation in you, don't let it fade. Start a small habit today. Because the smallest actions, done consistently, will one day write the greatest chapter of your life.